All right, to watch this video for Tuesday, May 17th, the SPY had a pretty nice bounce today. Here's what we have on watch for tomorrow. EBIO, pretty handsome little chart here. Nice pop, lower high again, little volume spike. So I like this one if it can kind of break this little flag pattern here. So we're going to keep our eyes on EBIO. W is trying to curl back up. Nice support at this $38 area. Now starting to curl back up. I like it over today's high. Let's just say over $39. Potential long. CSIQ, after the gap up on earnings, you have it finally took out a previous day's high, albeit barely, right? Today. Friday's high was 1750, sorry. And briefly took that out, went to 1764. Here it is on 15, so you kind of have a little, sort of a blurry cup and handle. I like it over 1760. Maybe it continues higher. That's CSIQ. VR, let me get this right, VRX doesn't look like much here, but you can see a volume spike. And then if you zoom in, let's just go to 15-minute candles so you can see what I'm talking about. This had a big volume spike at the end of the day and really held up well. So I want to watch this one for a potential long. Just a red to green or something like that. 5-minute candles probably shows it better. I mean, that's just massive volume. You know, over 2.5 million on the opening 5-minute candle there. Or when I say opening after the news, right? And then 3 million shares next. So you can see how volume can really pour into VRX. So this is a good candidate for a move tomorrow. IILG had this big spike on Friday, gave some of it back, and then an inside day, but closing at its highs today. So I like it over today's high, 1494. Could easily push it through that 1514 high from Friday, and then who knows, right? So that one's worth watching. That's IILG. Momo, kind of a weird looking chart. All these Chinese internet stocks, they got hammered. Then you had a little bounce, then a gap up but sold off, and then today inside of Friday. So I mean, it's almost looks like a Picasso. But using 15-minute candles, it cleans it up a little bit, right? You had the gap up on Friday, small gap up today. I like it over this 1220 area. It might start higher. So that's kind of the number in my notes, 1220, 1222-ish, something like that. Might get it going. KORS was on Bounce Watch today. And a nice narrow range today. It just goes up back on Bounce Watch. No trades in it today. Didn't meet any of my parameters. And then lastly, CCXI. I did catch a trade in this one today. On this, we had it on watch. And this is what I mean. If you ever hear me say it doesn't cost anything to have it on a chart, right? This one wasn't doing much of anything and then got this volume spike. Let me go to maybe 2-minute candles so I can show you how, yeah. When it looked like this in chat, I called it long. Anywhere in here, I said, you know, basically between 405 and 410, see the volume coming in. I said, I like it long here. Worst case stop was, I don't know what I said, 395, something like that. Looking for a break, let me pan out. Looking for a break of the high, which was also basically right at Friday's high, so we might get a nice pop. So we got in, I think I got in at 409. And then the very, these are 2-minute candles. So in 8 minutes, it went up to 430. I started scaling out and, you know, and it kind of gave some of it back, right? But it still held up okay. And I want to watch it again tomorrow. All right. I like the way this thing gets spikes every now and then. So I'm not in love with this list. Yeah, I keep thinking I covered all of them. I'm not in love with this list, but we'll find some gappers in the morning, hopefully, and catch some trades out of those as well. And hopefully some intraday news plays and reversal setups as well. So, you know, I'll leave it at that and enjoy the rest of your evening. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.